me better when I wasn't yours. I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back to who I was before.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. You see what time of the month it is. I'm talking about my June favorites. If you guys want to know, let's go. Can you believe we are at the halfway mark of the year? Well, pretty much. We still have a couple days left in June, but July starts next week. It literally feels like I was wrapping Christmas presents yesterday, and I'm about to be wrapping Christmas presents again. I saw a post last week or something like that talking about there's 20 Mondays left until Christmas. I haven't even started shopping yet. So let me talk about what my favorites have been so far this month. I'm gonna do two or show you two at the same time because same category, and I use them both in a day. So here we are. I haven't seen many people talking about the Fenty body care line that they came out with. I think some point last year, maybe the year before that, if I'm not mistaken. They came out with like shower gels, I think body scrubs, and I know body mist as well. But I finally tried their Fenty bath. This is the body syrup extra rich body wash, and the scent is vanilla flowers. And then I did show you guys this in my Sephora haul from the Sephora sale earlier this year. This is the Amika Shower Thoughts Soft Silky Body Wash. I'm showing you both at the same time because, like I said, I will use one in the morning and one at nighttime. Let me tell you how I can determine which one is which. I'm actually starting with the Fenty one. This is what I use at night, and it said extra rich body wash. When I tell you this thing lathers up, and I feel like you want to use something like that at night because you just want to wash the day off. If you had a bad day, if you have a job that is stressful on the body, like think a nurse who done works 16 hours, like you just want to wash all that off and feel squeaky clean before you go to bed. That's why I use this one at nighttime. This gonna get you clean, all right? And it smells really good, even though it is, I feel like you're pretty strong. Thank you. It's a strong vanilla scent, but it's not too strong. Like y'all know, I don't really like my body wash products, like body wash. Let's stick there. I don't really like for them to be too strong. I just want to feel clean afterwards. Like, there's lotion, there's perfume, there's stuff like that if I want to do the most as far as my scent goes with that. But body washes, I'm very, just give me something that smells clean. Dial soap ain't never hurt nobody, at least not in this household. So bar soap, shower gel, stuff like that. But this isn't too overpowering or anything like that. Now, the Amika, I don't remember how you smell. Yeah, like this is kind of that, like, it doesn't really have that big of a scent. And if it does, it's like a clean scent, like nothing, a fresh type of scent. But I use this one in the morning. This does not lather as much as the Fenty one, but it does still do a good job of making sure you feel clean but not stripped after using it. And I feel like in the morning, mind you, a lot of people don't even shower in the morning. So for those who do, but like, you really don't want to, especially if you did the night before, so you don't want to do too much in the shower the morning after. Maybe you have drier skin or something like that. I know that's a reason some people might like skip a shower in the morning, or I have heard of people who will do it like every other day. So it's only like 3 or 4 days a week that they do it in the morning, and then they will take a shower at night. So if you're, any of those reasons, or you just want a more simpler routine in the morning, I feel like this is a good option for that because you're still going to get clean. But again, you don't have to worry about your shower possibly taking like 15 minutes. Okay, sticking on body, I started using this. This is from Veet. It is their gel cream sensitive hair remover, legs and body with organic aloe vera. It just said gentle formula. So y'all know I get waxes, but I cannot, well, I could wax my arms. There's just certain areas of my body that I could wax, but if I do, those like bumps will start forming. I have sensitive skin all over my body. So when you are getting waxes, like, yeah, most people do it routinely, but especially if you are getting a wax because maybe it's your birthday, maybe you have vacation coming up or something like that, you typically get it close to the date of whatever event or whatever occasion it's for, right? So if I do try to get my arms waxed and I have sensitive skin, those bumps will appear right at the time of whatever event or occasion I needed it for. So So that's another reason why I just don't even bother trying to get my arms or anything like that. My arms, I can't get waxed. You know, sometimes they'll offer you like your lip if you do a full body. Can't do that. What else? What else? Oh, my back. I can't get my back waxed. I'm missing a body part that I cannot get waxed. But either way, so because I cannot get certain parts of my body waxed, I will either just rely on some type of cream or shaving. Like if I ran out of cream, whatever it is, and that's my last resort, I typically don't like to use a razor. So I was actually gonna go purchase the Nair one that I got from Ulta. I think I've shown it before on the internet, but I saw this and I was like, why not give something else a try? I saw that it said for sensitive skin, it's a gentle formula. So I tried it yesterday. This is what it looks like. I tried it yesterday on my arms, and this is how me. Do you see that? I feel like that's a pretty clean sweep right there. I was like, wait a minute. Cause even sometimes when you do waxing, like they still gotta do a little plucking there. I feel like that was nice. I was like, wait a minute. Sometimes with the Nair cream, it takes like multiple not just swipes, but like applications. Like you'll do that and you'll, go to wipe it away. I also think the difference is that like you're supposed to take a shower for the Nair cream to remove, but it doesn't. Like you literally have to use a towel or something like that to physically remove the hair and the cream from your body. This one, it doesn't even say like take a shower. It literally just says use a damp towel and remove the cream. So maybe that's also why the Nair one needs a couple applications. But this was super easy. Just used it. Everything swiped right off. Now, also, that's that for this one. Now, as you can see, arm looking a little ashy there. You know, like when your skin looks a little, especially when you pull it back like that. We are officially in summer. It is time for that summer glow. Baby, I'm 10 steps ahead. I've talked about this before. This is the Canvas Beauty Body Glaze. This is in the scent $1 Billion Baby. Now, kind of has a like baby powder-ish scent to it, but like who doesn't want to smell like a fresh, clean baby? So you guys see, hold on, what my arms look like without this, right? So get a close-up of my arm. If you take some of the product, ooh, my bracelet. Do you see that? Do you see it? Do you? That is what it looks like rubbed in, and you see the difference pulling my skin now as opposed to a couple minutes ago. So with it, without it, hello, summer. And that is just body butter, lotion, body oil, SPF. The way, listen, you're gonna have to physically come get me outside and bring me back home. Outside, I'm gonna be out. Okay, staying on summer essentials. This has really blown my mind ever since I did the video on it. This is going to be a summer essential. The One Size Oil Sucker Liquid Blotting Paper Spray. I was filming Friday's new foundation, and I don't want to give too many spoilers away, but at some point I ended up taking this out, and I am telling you, it has yet to not amaze me. Just the way it instantly sucks up all that oil in your face and just brings your face back to a matteness that's doable. It's not overly matte. It doesn't, add any weight onto your face. Oh, if you guys have not seen any of the videos of me talking about this, this is a blotting spray paper, a blotting paper spray that One Size put out, and this is the mini version because I only intend to use it as a like touch up throughout the day kind of thing. And if you have a face that is sweating, if you have a face that is oily or anything like that, and you need real quick to get your face back together, I hear that there's a heat wave in Paris right now. And I'm talking like, I think they said 18 people have passed because of how bad it is. So if you're in a situation like that, and for some reason you decided to put on a full face of makeup, go ahead and add that to you. Actually, make sure that's in your makeup bag if you are headed over there to Paris within the next few days or weeks, because baby, I heard it ain't playing with y'all over there. And I hate that for y'all. I mean, love it for you that you over there in Paris, but child. Okay, up next, this is from Essence. It is their What the Fake Plumping Lip Gloss. I feel like clear gloss is one of those, I have a lot of them. And you can look at me and say, girl, what do you need that many clear glosses from? I have this one. I have another clear gloss from Essence. There's one from Huda Beauty that's like a line filler. There's one from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I love me a good clear gloss. And you could say, what do you need that many clear glosses for? They all do the same thing, but they don't. They don't though. They were not all made equally. And I feel like, you know, if you're a brown lip liner girly, you understand what I'm saying. It might be a brown lip liner, but they were not all made equally. This one is a plumping gloss, and y'all know I love me a plumping gloss. When them allegations start coming, talking about some, have you gotten lip filler? I know the products are doing what they need to do. The products and my literally genetic makeup, they are doing what they need to do when I start getting those allegations. It's the only makeup I have on right now. And again, just a little something, a little pout. It adds just the right touch onto the face. So I will put it on even though I have no other makeup on my face. And with, you know, actual lip products on, lip gloss, stick, whatever it is on top of that, it's literally just chef's kiss. The only thing I hate about a clear gloss is obviously it's clear. So if you are using it on top of pigmented lip products, once you put the applicator back into the tube, it's gonna start having the tube turn like that brownish type of color. So the only thing you can do for that is like literally have an applicator just for that. So you know, one of those disposable applicators that you put in there and then use it on your lips and dispose of it, but that would get really wasteful really quickly. It makes sense for like makeup artists and stuff like that to use those, but like imagine I use that every single time I do my full face, so I would need a disposable every single time. That's really wasteful, and it would get really wasteful really quickly. So I feel like that's something I'm gonna have to deal with when it comes to the color of the product changing, but you know what? I love me a clear gloss, so it's not going anywhere. Okay, and the last thing I posted a video on this the other day. I received this in the mail from GNC. It is their Women's VitaPack program, and basically it's curated wellness for, and in my instance, women 30 plus. It's dietary supplements. There is a pill for a multivitamin. There's a stress support, beautiful skin, cell protection, and bone health. Listen, I have to take my vitamins every single day, and I can tell when I am not taking said vitamins. It's just as you get older, you know, you go outside less. You are less active because of things like working, childcare. Everybody and their mama damn depressed with the way of life, especially within the last few years. So whether it's due to lack of money, your emotions, or just being busy with life, I feel like you start eating less as you get older. So you are not getting all the nutrients that you need from food. You could get everything that you need from food. You can get the fiber, the calcium, the vitamin D, the blah, 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 blah. But for a lot of people, they don't, right? So that's why they go to supplements. I did get my checkup last year, and I think I told you guys that I was lacking in vitamin D and iron. So I was already taking a supplement for that. In general, most people who take vitamins daily will take multivitamins, stuff like that. I think I was taking the one a day for women or something like that. So I feel like this pack has combined a lot that I was already taking into one pack. I do also take the Mary Ruth's, I think that's what it's called, the liquid supplement in the morning, and that one is for energy and some. So I'll have a picture pop up here. But yeah, it gets real serious once you start getting older with them vitamins. I'm like, I need that case. That's what I need. That case where you just put all the pills that you're supposed to take every single day in there and just pop it open and take it every single. I need one of those. I'm at that point. But like I said, I can tell a difference between how I visibly appear, how I mentally feel, and how I physically feel when I do not take them. So they have become an everyday part of my life. Ooh. Now they have, so this is 30 plus because I am 30 plus, but I believe they have one for 40, 50, maybe 20. I'm not sure. But yeah, I posted a video on it the other day because it's like life just changes really quickly, because there's one day where you don't care about any of that. You're 21 years old and you're coming home at 5 o'clock in the morning after shots and fish bowls at the sugar factory, and next thing you know, you need a case for all the vitamins that you got. For all the vitamins that you have to take so that you don't feel like a POS every single day. So yeah, y'all, that is it for this video. Everything I talked about will be linked in the description down below. Those are all the things that I have been loving in the month of June. I am excited that summer is here. When I tell you, it has been raining in Georgia literally for like the last 2 months. I don't know if you guys heard, but they had wildfires, South Georgia, I think. And like, you know, I even have people messaging me like, hey, you know, be careful, stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. And people are like, where is the rain? Rain said, oh, baby, don't worry, I'm on the way. And it's been raining for like 2 months ever since then. And that also will play on your mental health. Now, especially like, you know, people who work from home. So you don't have that, you know, you're going into the office and you get to see people whether you like your coworkers or not, you get to see other people, you get to have conversation again, even if it is forced conversation. Like, I don't think people realize how beneficial that is for your mental health. When you work from home and you're alone 90% of the time, it's already a struggle. So imagine on top of that, it is raining every single day. It's gloomy every single day. I do love when it rains. I do love, you know, getting being able to get under the covers and like watch a movie or something like that every single day. I kid you not, I felt like I was going crazy. I was like, oh no, I need the sun. And again, I was already lacking in vitamin D. I was like, I need the sun. So y'all don't understand how happy I am that summer is here. The sun is shining. It's gonna play with the coloring in my videos. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But the sun is shining and I already feel brighter. I do. So like I said, outside. So after this video, I hope you find yourself outside as well. Let me know in the comments down below some of the things that you guys have been loving this month. Make sure to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, turn notification bells down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.